I decided to make a video of this 95 Mustang we've had sitting up here about 4 or 5 months. I even started about that same time. I think we pulled it here. I can't remember. We started or what. Got my booster pack. I made a video a minute ago, but I deleted it because the connections were shot. I didn't figure out what it was. And I thought I fried the ignition relay or something. Let's see. I don't know if that's good enough connection or not. I decided to put it on the battery post itself since it had enough. That terminal, positive terminal, don't matter too much. I mean, as long as they get good connection, that's all that matters. So she ain't been started in about 4 or 5 months, something like that. It was before winter came around. I think it was at the end of summer. The reason why the tarp's over this car is because this convertible, the top leaks. So let's see what happens. Alright, up for a moment of truth. Neutral. Fire up. I don't think it's got enough charge. Uh-oh. That ain't good. I guess we'll have to get the battery. That battery's bad in the car. So I might have to get my battery, hook it up, see what happens. Cut the booster off it, charge out. We're in the middle range. Started the Jeep up there earlier. I took the battery out of it. And it fired right up for a second. It didn't idle for a minute. Let's go swap batteries real quick. I was actually able to somewhat squeeze my Duralast battery in here. I had to charge it earlier. That's kind of putting that in a bind right there, but I made sure it didn't break, but it ain't got too much pressure on it. I got it setting on the part of the battery tray right there, so hopefully this end stays in. I got the battery hooked up. That battery's shot. I used to have it in my Ranger, but Ranger's parked over there now because we're hoping the fuel filter stopped up. Hopefully it ain't the fuel pump. The fuel pump. And pair of pliers. All kinds of stuff. She'll fire. She ain't been running about a couple months. Alright, moment of truth. Holy crap, it fired right up. I didn't expect that. With a good battery, she'll start. I can't run it long because the electric fan right here, we have it straight wired. This straight wired when we got it, and we may or may not have hooked it backwards, and it fried the fan. It's got coolant. It's got oil. I checked everything before I started a video. I ain't gonna be able to put it in gear and move it around the yard because of the tarps and stuff, and I threw a little bit of gas in it. She fired right up. It was real low on gas. There's a dual-wheeled exhaust, or whatever it's got. This car ain't mine, it's my sister's. It's just been sitting here for a while because you can't get it legal right now. But she's a runner. Fired right up. It tickled me to death. That hose may have been a little close to the pulley there, but it ain't enough to hurt it. If it started ripping crap off, then I'd know it'd be close enough, but it ain't going to. I checked everything before I even tried firing it. It's got a little bit of gas in it, unless the fuel gauge is wrong. I bet it has that much in it. This can't run it long because of the electric fan. What is that? It's probably catching on something. That's just probably a bearing. It ain't been started in several months. Tires are dry rotted. That's probably the clutch, because the clutch did get stuck a while back. I just hope it's something loose. Scoot that battery over a little bit just in case. Nothing's touching the pulleys that I can see. Everything looks good. Me and Dad got to talking on the phone today. He's at work right now, and he mentioned about this car, see if the inside leaked. So I haven't even checked that. Well, heck, that floorboard's not even wet. I checked this a while back. It wasn't wet. It's got 151,689 miles. It's got good oil pressure. Of course, you know how Fords are with their oil pressure gauges. They're either reading or they're not. I'm supposed to be getting me another truck here, just like mine down there in my F-150. Getting another one, just like it. But it's in a little bit of a rough shape. It's going to be pretty much a parts truck for mine. So I just figured I just want to make a video of this thing starting. None of us have started it for several months, probably about 4 or 5. I'm gonna say about 5, because it'll start fired up right before fall started, right before fall. The dash is apart because, well, it was broke. Went to the junkyard one day and I was seeing if I could find a dash piece and a headlight switch, but nope. Apparently these things are hard to find in the junkyard unless you get the newer ones with the different color dash and stuff. It's got leather interior, everything. It's not a bad looking car. Just sets all the time. It sat for about 3 years before we bought it here at the house. So it's pretty cool. I mean, I know you're probably wondering, why is it not on that pulley right there, the belt? I guess the belt was a little too short. It just didn't connect to the idler pulley. That'd be alright. So the temperature says, so it won't overheat. Don't want it overheating on us. Well, temperature gauge, it's alright. Just can't run along anyway because of the fan. It probably won't overheat as soon as you fire it up, but we don't want to chance that. Probably just, we'll shut it off. I'll shut it off here in a minute. But she runs pretty good. Not bad sound exhaust. I threw like a half a gallon of gas in it and it fired right up. So I thought my booster pack was going to work. I was able to squeeze my battery in there. It's probably just enough to fire it up and start it. That's putting in a bind, but it'll be alright. It can slide around and ain't got too much pressure on it. I just want to make a quick video of this thing firing up since it's sat for several months. Ranger used to be parked down there, and you can probably see this thing. You can see this thing in the background of the video. It's been sitting here so long, or it's been sitting a while. I'm surprised it even started. It's pretty cool it did. I've noticed this a lot. Whenever I make videos of starting cars and they're just sitting, I'm always in and out of the vehicle. Never got that, but oh well. Everybody's like that, or most of them. Yep. Pretty good car. The only key we got in the shifter, it's a 5-speed. I forgot to mention that. It's a 5-speed Ford Mustang 5.0 HO. It's got that big old motor in it, or I guess. Be alright. Still runs. When we change oil in this thing like last year, it has some of y'all might know this already, but it already has 2 drain plugs on the oil pan. That's something else. Go ahead and shut her off here. There we go. Just for the heck of it, let's see if it starts back. Oh yeah. I think the starter might have been held too long. I heard the starter. That'll be alright. I ain't gonna mess with the wheels too much. Be alright. Get my foot off the clutch pedal. Yeah, she's pretty good. It's a good runner. No knocking or nothing. I heard a little bearing spinning going on as soon as it fired up, but it's where it ain't been started for so long. Let's go ahead and shut her off here so we don't overheat. I mean, temperature gauge seems to work. But I just want to make a quick video of this thing firing up. Of course, summertime, when summertime comes around, I got kind of a couple plans, like take a four-wheeler and stuff out. And get my Cherokee over yonder, not the Grand Cherokee, the red Cherokee. Make it basically a rock crawler somewhat, or take it through trails, take it mudding and stuff where it's lifted. Battery ain't no good, of course. But I just want to make a quick video of this thing starting. Catch y'all in the next video, whatever it's going to be.